opening laps here in our Open Pro Sport. Yamaha rider with that early hole shot. Now your leader's coming down. That was a good replay there of some riders that went down early in this race. Picking the bikes up. And it is the number 480 out front. It's going to be Ashton Outman. Outman out front. Cohen Jackman second. Cole Coker third. Nathan Abbott, Holland Russell is fifth. DeAndre Roos is sixth, Jaden Searle seventh, Jesse Jacobson, Paul Bloy, and Bobby Worth round out your top 10. Where is Ruben Devalle, number 71?
Hey, Chase Haynes has got his work cut out for him. He's currently in 14th.
So here's another replay on screen here. The rider goes down. Some other riders have to readjust. That was Holland Russell skirting by. He trips forward. He gets ran over there on his leg. Insult to injury there. Great job by the guys at Insider MX able to pull those replays right back up. Outman trying to check out right here on the 480 Yamaha. Got the bird's eye view. Gets to run all the preferred lines. Nobody to kind of fight off. One of our riders coming across the finish line that had some issues early in the laps. The 487, good to see him back up and running. So it's Aldman, Jackman, and Cole Coker running 1, 2, and 3. And Holland Russell back in fifth. Abbott just in front of him. That may have changed, though. We have Aldman out front. And now the KTM of Cohen Jackman, the number 14 of Abbott, has gotten around Cole. So we've got a change here. There's a good tight shot of the 480. Our leader, Ashton Aldman, clear track in front of him, running around the outside, slingshotting up and over jump number 1. Cohen Jackman second, Nathan Abbott, Holland Russell fourth, Cole Coker fifth. So this thing is wide open. There's our buddy Ruben Devalle on the 71 on the old Kawasaki. He might throw a few tricks for the crowd like he said he would do at the end of the moto, one of the last motos of the day. Doing all his medical work right here. Vitamin B. This guy.
Take me through motion here. I just returned back from the secondary office here.
Yep. Ashton Aldman is out front. Yeah, I just can't. JP just doing work right here, right in front of the
he's taking medical drops
tower here. Good battle though, setting up for second, third, and fourth. Jackman, Abbott, and Russell. Holland Russell back here in fourth. Aldman got a great start, and now he's trying to pull away and let those guys battle it out.
Looks like Cole Coker with a solid ride here in fifth. DeAndre Roos in sixth. Jaden Searle seventh. Jacobson in eighth. Paul Boy in ninth position. Bobby Worth coming through here in 10th. As we enter lap number 4 here, the final Open Pro Sport Moto. Shane Garcia, Kevin Kelly calling the action. How's that overall looking right now, Kevin? And how about Cohen Jackman? Kevin Kelly, am I seeing this right? Cohen Jackman, the Silly String Army last night. They're in second position, just turning A here recently. In Jackman's previous motos, he's been back there in about 15th, 17th, 14th.
All right, so Holland Russell back and forth. He's got some passes that he needs to make, and he can jump in front of Ashton Aldman. He's got a 2 and a 2 and a 4, so that's 8 points. Aldman has a 3.31, that's 7, so if he can make 2 passes, he'll jump back into the number 1 spot overall. That's Holland Russell, so he needs to get up to second at minimum, and he would leapfrog Aldman, who is your leader. So Aldman doing everything he can do. He got a great start leading this thing, leaves Holland back there in about 5th or 6th, so a great job for Aldman. Now, can he keep Holland Russell back there? Looks like Russell might be in 3rd now.
Well, the trick here is getting around Cohen Jackman. He's not going to be in the championship hunt, but he is the difference maker here, running second. Looks like he's going to go back to about 4th on this previous lap now. So Abbott and Russell making the way around Jackman. That helps out their cause, Kevin.
Sure does. He needs to make one more pass if you're Holland Russell. So now he's only 1 point behind. That'll be a 3.31. That's 7 points. And then you got 2.23. That's 7 points. So he's tied. And by virtue of the tiebreaker, Altman would still win this thing. He has to make one more pass. If he had a shower, he would shower right there. He would use the bathroom.
Heat up some Chef Boyardee beefaroni.
Put a transmission in the car here where I need to be looking.
Exactly. Scoot him out of the way, Kevin. Bump him out of the way.
What do you think about that, JP?
It's amazing.
There we go. I may as well use him while he's over here. I cannot get him out of the way. He is a pro.
Sean Hackley now mic'd up here joining us. Sean, we are on lap number 5. You got Oddman out front, Abbott second, Holland Russell third, Cohen Jackman 4th, Cole Coker with a 5th place solid good ride, Dondre Roos in 6th, Jaden Cyril 7th, Chase Haynes in 8th, 9th place, Jesse Jacobson, Paul Bloy in 10th, and just outside the top 10 on the outside of the bubble looking in, McKellar, Looney, Tilford, Parker, and Cade Miller rounds out your top 15.
Sean, what are you seeing? That's our top 3. Things are tightening up for the front of the field. You see them on screen.
Yes, and you guys were saying it's down between Oddman and Russell for the overall?
Yes, Russell makes one pass. He'll go a point below Aldman. So he gets around the 14. He goes to 6 points. Aldman has 7 by virtue of 3-3-1 scores.
3-3-1. Okay, then. All right, so interesting racing still all the way through this event. Not one main event that, well, we had a couple people with the sweets, Ryder Ellis and a few of those guys like that, but racing has been interesting all week.
So right now, the number 14 of Nathan Abbott, he is Ashton Aldman's best friend. He goes, you stay there. You keep him behind me, or behind you, and I win the championship. And that's Holland Russell working on Nathan Abbott as we speak.
If only we had communication between other riders, like, hey, man, like, you help me and I'll help you.
You would have that. You would have some alliances.
Oh,
here.
yeah, absolutely.
And I'm keeping my eyes here on Chase Haynes. He has won the previous 2 motos, 1-1-6.
Okay.
So our title contender here with 2 going into the 3rd moto with 2 points finds himself back in 6th position right now. So he's got to ground Coker and Jackman as well as Russell. If he can salvage a championship, if he can just make a couple of passes.
Yeah, he has 8 points by virtue of those 6-1-1 scores. Your leader has 7. Holland Russell has 7 right now, so he needs to make 2 passes. So we'll keep an eye on that 171 of Chase Haynes. Back in 6th, he's got the speed to get around a couple of guys.
He absolutely does. That's why he won both motos earlier this week.
But had a tough start with like about a 14th place start, so he's had to work for where he is right now.
Yeah, JP, did you get to see what happened to Chase Haynes on that start? Do you have any idea?
He just didn't get off the line.
Towards the back of the
pack.
pack. Ruben Duvall here, the cloud
right
freezer.
there. Duvalier.
Duvalier, give us some tricks, Ruben.
I think the trick is right now he just wants to hold on and finish.
Yeah, I agree with you, JP. I totally agree with you.
All right, here comes the leaders. Look at this. It is Holland Russell is our new leader past Ashton Oddman.
So Holland Russell makes 2 passes that lap around, and now he finds himself in the championship for the moment, JP, because now we have to watch that 171 of Chase Haynes, who comes through on the 6th lap, stuck in 6th. He needs to make 2 more passes.
Yeah.
And after going 1-1 those
And
first
that's
2
very-
motos, we know he's
yeah.
motivated to keep chasing those riders down.
I'll tell you what, and Haynes has got the horsepower and the skills to do it.
So Holland Russell has 5 points. Haynes has 8 points. So he's got to make 4 passes to overtake Holland Russell, who was out front. But we'll let the math kind of take care of itself. But we're just trying to watch a couple of battles. You want to watch Holland Russell, who's done everything he can do. He got out front. That's all he can do.
That's all he can do.
Now Chase Haynes needs to go to work and pass a bunch of guys. He's back in 6th.
And Russell's looking good up front. He's put himself in a good position to win this time. You know, Hayes had the first 2 moto wins, and he's doing his best to come off to a good start and try to get a moto win, and then cross his fingers and, you know, unfortunately, but hope everything works out in his favor, not the competitors.
Sean Hackley with that perfect professional insight here. And you know, this also plays into this vet prep. It's not tilled extremely deep.
Yes.
But the cool thing about that vet prep is that you can allow yourself to drift out and go out 30 foot, utilize the entire track instead of being slot car racing, stuck in a rut around the entire track.
I mean, everyone at Arizona Open here and ACP done a great job this track this week. And I mean, we are out in the desert into the first few days to be muddy and stuff like that, to have some complaints. We're in the desert, so we're doing the best we can to work and improvise. But the battle was getting close as Hayes is trying to make a pass, as he does, come up to the finish line. So let's see what he does with the points.
Sean Hackley, he has made his way around both Cohen Jackman and
He needs 1 more pass.
and Cole Coker. So
Is that
Chase
to tie
Haynes,
or to beat him?
1-1-4. A 1-1-4 would be 6 points.
Correct.
How correct you are, Lamar.
Yep, and then you got your leader, Holland Russell, has 2, 2, and 1. He's got 5. So he's got to make 2 more passes, honestly. He can't just time.
Yeah,
Man, the
just
problem
tie
is
to
he's
the best
5
group.
seconds. Sean, he is 5 seconds behind Ashton Oddman. So can he recuperate 5 seconds here, JP?
Well, gentlemen, he has about 9 minutes, 10 minutes to do it. And the way he's got going right now, he has definitely got the speed.
Yeah, I agree with you, JP. We're just at the halfway mark, so plenty of time, JP.
Man, he has worked his. This is probably the hardest work he's had to done to reposition himself from like 14. It may be even further back than that. That's just after like the first lap.
And check this out, guys. Remember that earlier, the third 250 Pro Moto, Sage Powers with that blast out speed and just separated from the field? Sage Powers here, back in 12th position this Open Pro Sport. So not sure what's happening to Sage Powers.
Maybe
in this
whole shot is
third
everything
moto, the
for
Open
him.
Pro.
He knows how to lead some laps out that first moto, the earlier moto today, because the whole shot had checked out.
Yep, you're right.
Here comes your leader right down the rhythm section before he leads it into the finish line section. That's Holland Russell. Now you'll keep tabs on the 2 Yamaha riders behind him because Haynes has them right here. He has to get up to the number 14. He's got 1 rider directly in his sights. He has to get right here to the number 14, and Haynes is coming, and he's coming fast now. Look at those lap times. He is dropping the hammer, folks.
Kevin Kelly, you are absolutely right. The Kawasaki of Chase Haynes is closing in on Ashton Obbin. Good call, Kevin Kelly. The 480. Both these riders in the Mechanics Row straightaway, Mechanics Row sweeper, the right-hand turn to the number 1 double, and Chase Haynes closing in quickly on our third-place rider, the 480 of Ashton Oddman. Abbott still there in second, and Holland Russell with about an 8-second gap out up front.
Yeah, we're watching Chase Haynes. He's got a pair of Yamaha riders directly in his sights. He's on the same straightaway with them now. So that is the championship pendulum. It's hanging in the balance. It's swinging towards the 94 of Holland Russell, who is just running away with this thing. And Haynes makes 2 passes. It comes crashing back his way on that Kawasaki. So we are anxiously watching that battle. And he's about to come in contact with the first Yamaha rider on the hit list.
Yes, and Haynes, just a lap ago, he was a position behind and didn't even have these riders in sight. So he really has his head down trying to push forward and bring home this championship as well.
What a perfect way to close out the final pro class of the event here with a 4-rider shootout with still just under half of a moto to go, Kevin, Sean, and JP.
Look at the lap times, 141 for Haynes, 45 and a 44 for Abbott, and Albin just in front of him. So the map tells you he can get there. He's 3 seconds a lap faster. He's on him now. He's just got to get there and make the pass. And we got lap riders, and the first of his victims are about to be exposed here. Chase Haynes on the hunt.
And Russell's just out front doing his thing. He has no idea what's going on behind him. He's just doing the best that he can do and trying to get this moto win. But Haynes is applying the pressure.
He's got to get around these 2 Yamahas. He's right in front of us here. Chase Haynes, we are following him along. right into the mechanics there. He spent a little bit of time. He's now in contact with him, Shan.
He's on the Leonard Skinner on the hunt, like you said, just methodically closing in. He's 3 seconds faster a lap than Oddman. And just before we know it, guys, we're going to see him on the rear fender of Oddman. And then
about 3
the
laps to
14
go.
of Nathan Abbott isn't but a couple of seconds in front of them. This could come down to the wire. The People's Champ, Ruben Duvall, Rocco Morse back in 22nd, Baylor McKellar 21st, Nick McLeod in 20th, Chance Hayward in 19th position, Bobby Worth in 18th, Brian Medeiros, our vet rider, who won the plus 25 and plus 30 back there in about 17 spots. So not bad for Medeiros.
All right, the first of his passes. He looks to do it right here. We got a lap rider just in front of that group. Yellow flags are down. Nobody got caught up in him. That lap rider went down. So Haynes trying to make it happen now. He has got to go. He's spent 2 laps behind these Yamaha riders.
But at the same time, we have time. We don't want to rush this and make a mistake and jeopardize having another 3 or 4 laps to go.
Needs to get around the rider directly in front of him. I believe that is Aldman, our early race leader.
And that would be the tie. So that to get the overall, confirm it, he would have to get the other guy. Okay.
All right.
He is following the exact line here of Oddman.
Looking for a mistake out of Aldman. Aldman on the Yamaha just in front of him. We're flying along on top.
Oh, here
the
he
pink
comes.
Gear, he has a
Oh.
Kawasaki rider. Can he land?
I don't
Put
know.
the power
Oh,
down?
he
And he
does.
does it.
He
There's
makes-
the first of 2 passes.
He makes the pass here just below the Obron Suite. Sean Hackley, take us. What was he thinking just now?
I wasn't sure if he was going to go in there and try to be aggressive on that inside pass, but he was able to scrub that double a little bit, lay down, put the throttle on, make the pass, and then as he was coming up, he had his family cheering for him to help motivate him to keep pushing forward.
So now he's got 1-1-3 scores to go heads up with Holland Russell's 2-2-1 scores, 5 points apiece, makes his pass. He will be your champ.
And if we're on lap number 11, how much more time do we have? Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Yes, I think we've been doing 12, 13 laps about,
Going
so
12, maybe 13.
okay.
Plenty of
Popping
time
that tail
here.
off there for the 171. Chase Haynes is on the chase.
He's
I feel like
on
he
the
should take
Leonard
his time,
Skinner
make it a
on the
little more
hunt.
dramatic for us. Keep the suspense up, maybe bringing the pass down to the last stretch
Do
or
it.
something like that.
Yeah, we've had some late Moto championships decided. The championship hanging right here on your TV screen. The 171 Kawasaki rider. If he gets around the Yamaha rider directly in front of him, he will be the champ.
Wow. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, our leader, Russell, has just pulled away, doing everything he can to secure this championship, but fate really lies on Abbott and Haynes here at this point as they make their way up Billionaire Boulevard.
Yeah, the championship hangs on that number 14. He is Holland Russell's best friend right now. Got him on the Christmas card list. If he can stay where he's at, keep him behind you. If you're in that Holland Russell camp, you want that Kawasaki behind the Yamaha. I know he knows that. He can do some basic math there in his head while he's racing.
Absolutely. I'm sure the mechanic down there giving him the pit board. You've got to make the pass. +1, make the pass. You have to get +1. One more rider.
He is going, and hey, you got to give a shout out to our second place rider, Nathan Abbott. He dropped his lap times down to go challenge the Kawasaki of Chase Haynes. He almost had something cooking on the inside, Shan.
Check out Haynes to the outside. He tries to knife back in. He's showing him a wheel.
He's taking his time, trying to set up a nice clean pass, not be too aggressive, not potentially take both of them down. So let's see what he does.
Well, the thing is, he knows he's got a place to make the pass on this next lap where he passed Oddman a lap ago. So he knows he's got some little honey holes, the way I like to say it.
He is outside, he's inside, he is not following.
And hasn't seen a flag yet either, so he knows he still at least has one more lap to go.
They both kind of run the same rhythms into the Hackley Huck here. He wants to square some up. He's been running a wide line here. Tucks back in with Abbott. You got some opportunities coming up here between there and the finish line turn.
I wonder if he's going to set him up to make that same inside pass that we watched a lap ago, 2 laps ago when he made his way around Oddman. How about Cohen Jackman up to 4th? Oddman slips back to 5th. Cole Coker in 6th. Dondre Roos in 7th. Jade Searles in 8th. So Cohen Jackman, the rookie, up into 4th position here.
Here we go, white flag lap coming out. Holland Russell about to bring it out. 1 more to go for the 94. He is doing everything he can do. He's leading And here comes Haynes. He's got that sight set, boys. He's going after. He's looking aggressive. Don't think he's quite close enough to make the pass just here. He's got some cooking. He's able to scrub those jumps and stay really low.
He's going to have
height
one.
to his advantage. So, yes, white flag lap. You got to get it done, Haynes. You got to get it done.
You know,
Sean,
he is exhausted from riding behind him for several laps now.
He has had to work hard.
Woo, daylight. He almost pulled something off right there from the inside. Haynes now, blood in the water, Shan.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. He's got one more opportunity for sure coming out of the ACP freeway, but we may see the pass beforehand. He is working Abbott to death here.
He has leveled up his intensity now. You better watch out. You leave an opening now, and Chase Haynes is going to probably have to throw some elbows up here. Protecting mode, that's what Nathan Abbott is doing in second. There goes Haynes on the inside, lap rider in front of them. All right, this may play in his favor. You got to be quick. It's pretty much a guessing game which line to take. They both going to have to go inside. Nice job of that lap rider getting out of the way.
Yes, you're right. Heads up racing for that lap rider. Man, what a blistering pace these two are putting on.
Dude, we only got about 30 seconds worth of racing. The championship balance right here. A little bit of a bobble there.
Spoiler right now.
Right.
This.
Yeah, Abbott.
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Oh, he draws up. Oh, I thought he was going to just absolutely murder him right there. Haynes has got to get on his wheel to make any kind of thing happen down here in the finish line turn.
Yes, we know he made that pass before a few laps ago. Let's see if he can try to do it again.
He is right there, folks. He is dangerously close to Nathan Abbott.
Oh, little mistake, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get the speed to get him.
Don't think so. Abbott manned up those last 4 laps. And Holland Russell, it appears, will be your champ. Abbott will finish second. Chase Haynes will finish third and second in the championship. Oh, what a great moto, man. The ebb and flow was so good.
So, yes, we got to watch Haynes do that, try to make, but Russell able to pull away the moto win and the championship. So now we're going to head down to Shan and Kevin Kelly to go ahead and interview the boys for this final pro moto.
Chase Haynes with a 141. Abbott with the 141 as well on that last lap. You talk about digging deep.